my name's Rory Hamilton. I'm a service designer. I work for LiveWork, who are a service design company in the UK and Norway, and they've got an office in Brazil. And before that, I taught at the Royal College of Art in interaction design. I think the combination of the user and the staff is the strongest thing. If you just have the user on their own, and you do exactly what they say the changes should be, then you can do things that wouldn't necessarily, you don't do things that don't necessarily work very well. But if you involve the staff in that decision, then you get to see what the real operational changes will be like. You don't make so many mistakes, I think, if you involve both parties. Whereas if you just do exactly what the customer wants, then you're not necessarily getting something that is easy for the staff to deliver, and not necessarily something that's good for the customer. But if you speak to both of them, hopefully it's something useful. You know, and we were just talking about it, but you know, speak to your customers, but also speak to staff. What do I say? Get everyone to express ideas. So get as many ideas down as you can on the table, and then start to work from there. You know, what I'm saying is kind of don't make big strategic decisions without looking at kind of lots of ideas on different levels. So very kind of functional things, and also things about kind of staffing and roles and things like that. So you need to kind of, with service design, you need a kind of holistic approach. I think with any kind of service design project, it needs to be fun for everyone to do, and it isn't always, but when it is fun, it usually works best, and the outcome sticks much more than it would have done previously. Thinking about my kind of touch point stuff, I'd say that you can, when you're delivering a service to a customer, you can automate things to a certain degree until it becomes impersonal, until the service maybe is doing something and that's a little bit too much that makes you uncomfortable, like it knows too much about you. Or also the same thing with that is if you're giving your staff a customer-facing role, but then you're not giving them the power to help, then you end up with real problems. So there is a kind of quandary about delivering services cheaply, but also with a real kind of human feel as well. I don't know if that was 5. Was that 5?
I'll figure out when
I think that looking at what companies are doing, LiveWork, obviously, I work for Think Public, do a lot of public sector stuff, and they're really good. Us Creates as well, in London, do some really good stuff. I think looking for stuff online, and the Service Design Network is a really interesting place to look at as well. Twitter, just following lots of service design people on Twitter, you get to see some really interesting stuff.
Do you have some recommendations there?
Oh!
Besides yourselves?
Just look at me and see who I follow. I can't remember. There's so many, you know. But if you look up service design as a hashtag on Twitter, then you'll see lots of people talking about it, and that's how to kind of to get into that. And I don't really do books. You know, they're too static, and it's not. Service design's much kind of broader than most of the books can cover.